Emerge Squad, Wagwan, Emerge there with another hot and interesting topic. But before we go further in this topic, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscription icon on your lower right hand corner. That is where it is on most devices, and turn on the notification bell, put it on all, so when another video like this drop, you're gonna be among the first persons to see it. So today we want to talk about the impact that crime and violence has had on our dancehall music. So we're going to list out a top 5 artists that was murdered. And we're also going to list out a top 5 artists that is convicted for various crimes. So we're going to kick off it with the top 5 artists that was murdered, and we're going to start with the artist with them called Paned. So Paned was murdered in 1993. So everybody that is familiar with the music and familiar with the genre, and persons that have been following up the music for quite some time, must familiar with Paned. Paned have one song where I said, "Respect to all the gunman them, gunman alone keep gunman friends," something to that effect. Everybody who are listening to the music and who are follow up the music must be familiar with Paned. So Paned, as I said, was murdered in 1993 and he was killed by gunmen. Yeah, so Paned was murdered. Up to now, when I read the whole story for the vlog, they must say up to now the crime is unsolved. So up to now nobody not get convicted for it or nothing. So the second person on this is General Echo, also known as Ranking Slackness. So we have a video on the channel where we did about Ranking Slackness, and we was talking about he was one of the first persons to really bring out the X-rated thing in the dance, or the X-rated thing in the music in general. He was among one of the first persons to start doing X-rated music, you see me? So you can go check out that video there. But as I say, he was also one of the persons that was one of the dancehall artists, or one of the artists that was killed. He was killed in 1980 and he was killed by police officers. So he's the second person on the list. The third person on the list is almost a forgotten soul in the music. I couldn't tell when last I hear anybody mention this person. This person is Black Rat. Now, everybody is familiar with Red Rat. He is the most popular. He is the most popular rat. But Black Rat is also was also an artist where, as me say, him kind of like them wipe him out of the history or whatever. Because even recently, me and one of my friends reason me asked him if he mention, remember Black Rat, and him say, man, because them man they follow the music deeply, you know, he probably even more than me. And man say, yeah, him know Black Rat, but nobody know. Even when me a Google him to do the research for do the vlog, now I see any information about him, but I can remember vividly when I was young. I can remember when this artist got killed, and I think he was killed by gunmen also. So he's the third person on the list, and he was murdered in 2002. And he don't really have a lot of popular songs. You can go check out the songs that he have on YouTube, and you can see if you can remind yourself of who he is, because most people forgot him. Yeah, so the fourth person on the list is a youth named O'Neal Edwards. Now, when I say O'Neal Edwards, everybody probably say who? But me know, so when I say voicemail, them are more familiar with voicemail. So voicemail is a group. Voicemail is a group where sing "It's a jiggy time again" and them song there. So O'Neal Edwards was one of the members of the group Voicemail. He was murdered in 2010. I think robbery was the motive at the time. I think even a week after or so, the person that killed him also got killed. I think they find O'Neal's cell phone and several other items owned by O'Neal and that person that was killed after O'Neal's murder. So he is the fourth person on the list. And the fifth and final person on the list is an artist called Father God. Now, Father God wasn't that popular before his death. As a matter of fact, it was after his death that me know some artist is actually there around named Father God. You know him from knowing that the Mobile. So Father God got a hit song after his passing, and song named Jagai, and it did well on YouTube. I think it trended for a couple weeks well after Father God got killed. So one song named Jagai. And I can say, I will never walk alone. Jah is always in control. Na 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 na, something to that effect. Yeah, you can check out the song. So, as me say, that are the top 5 artists that was murdered in a dancehall and the music. We know a lot more artists was murdered, but This list contain a few popular ones like Panada, General Echo, O'Neill, also from Voicemail, and to a lesser extent Father God and Black Cat, them less popular. So the crime has impacted every aspect of our society, and music is no different. So the next top 5 we want list is the top 5 artists that is incarcerated. So we want to start with a youth named Show Crime. Now Show Crime is not so much of a popular artist. I think he used to be affiliated with the 4th generation camp that is led by Idonia. So Show Crime was convicted, or is convicted, for a gun crime. I think them only with some illegal gun over Portmore, and that was last year. So Show Crime have a song named System Killer, or I think he have a song named System Killer, where they shot the video up in the hills. That is when me even find out that there was an artist by the go by the name of Show Crime. You see me? So as me say, him convicted 2021, that's last year, for a gun crime, you know. I think he pleaded guilty as well enough for the crime. So he's doing time, and him one of the youth them when it's so popular way get convicted for gun. So second on our list is a youth named Ladden. Formerly Jim Ladden, but I think he take off the Jim and say Ladden. He was a contestant in the Rising Stars competition a few years ago. Maybe not a few years ago, but a good time ago. Ladden was a contestant in the Rising Star competition. He never win, but I think he was in the top 10. And then him did sign to Big Ship. I think Big Ship label. Steven did do a lot of production for him back in the 2000s and 2008-9. So probably a little bit earlier, I'm not sure the exact time, but he was doing okay as a artist. You know, him did kind of fall off of the radar after that. Still after the whole Big Ship thing did kind of water down. Ladden have some good songs, some popular songs. One of the most popular one being when I say, when it's gonna be my time to shine, now I'm in my prime. And he have a couple of that nice songs Ladden have. But unfortunately Ladden is now incarcerated from 2020. I think he might have 4 years, so he have 2 years left. If my calculation work out right, he's supposed to have 2 years left. So hopefully Ladden can come out of custody and find something better to do with his life than to have a legal gun. We all know the FLA thing go, and certain people hard to get guns from the FLA, but them need to find a different way, a different approach. You know, we need protection, especially in a country like this. I don't think everybody that have a illegal gun have bad intentions, you know. But it's hard to do with protection in some aspect. Even though some of them are idiot for you and some of them really have bad intentions, but not hard, you know. You can't put everybody in the same category. So hopefully Ladden was one of them that had good intention. Hopefully him did want to protect himself, and unfortunately him get incarcerated for it. But all is not lost, because just 4 years. So on a way for me say just 4 years, but see it is soon done, 2 years left, and hopefully him can come out and turn a better page or a new page. So that is what 2. Now the third person on the list is Tommy Leroy Russellman. So the man, they always under the police radar. At one point he was almost killed, as far as what he must say, by police, because them did come down upon him. They did go on ATM and them come down upon him somewhere in a Constant Spring, and a lot of things they go on. I think some of them entourage member them they end up take out them phone and be things in that video and whatever to keep off the police them off of him and be things. And him say when him go down at the station, one of the senior police at the station I tell him say he's one lucky person, because he never do if he survive. Him say police tell him later him is very lucky to be alive among the land of the living, among the land of the living. So Tommy Lee, you know, him have a terrible past in terms of him and law enforcement. Them take him off a stage at one point. All the things with Tommy Lee. Hopefully him can turn a new page too. Yeah man, hopefully him can turn a new page when him come out of jail, because I don't think him get whole heap of years neither. Just a gun charge, you know. Them are coming with stricter measures for the gun charge them. So next time them only with a gun, he may not be so fortunate to get so little years. So you better take sleep and mark that, you know. Tamale. So we are move on the list now. The next two persons that is convicted is two of the more popular ones or two of the more accomplished ones. Maybe not accomplished. I'm sure if I use the right word, but two of the most popular ones, because Ninja Man we know as a veteran in the music vision. He might be the fourth person I talk about now. Ninja Man, he has also had a troubled time with law enforcement, because Ninja Man, I think he was arrested and charged, if I'm not mistaken, for a murder of a taxi man at one point. I think him the bust a case that I don't think he did get convicted. Somebody in the comment section can tell me exactly what did go on with Ninja Man and the taxi man case. But no, he wasn't so lucky. So he get up 25 years of murder, and he was convicted in 2014. Ninja Man theme thing it looks so wonderful for him, because we know the Ninja Man are probably over 50, and 25 years from that he might come out real senior if him live to come out, I walk with him stick come out, as I say, if him come out. And the fifth and final person, as we say last but not least, Vybz Kartel man, a DJ Palmer. Now he has been under the police radar for quite some time as well, leading up to him being convicted. We see where Vybz Kartel was detained on numerous occasions, even when the state of emergency that go on in 2010, when the whole incursion thing that go on actively. He was among the persons taken in for questioning and whatever. Them never laid a charge on him or whatever. But the then Commissioner Owen Ellington, in a several media briefing or several interviews, him say, yo, Kartel is a man who did under the radar for the longest while, but he must say, yo, the gang where Kartel is a lead, them deal with the witness elimination and whatever, so them never really get for convict him. That's what Owen Ellington I say. We just quote him or paraphrase what him say, I don't really me I say that. But finally, for the law enforcement people, then you get to clamp down on Kartel. I think 2012, them the whole on him in September. Them they charge him for 2 murders. One for do with Bossy Brown over Portmore, and the next one for do with the famous or the infamous Clive Lizard Williams. So when they get convicted for the Clive Lizard Williams one, I think the Bossy Brown one, they bust a case there. And now he's serving time. I think he's on 35 years him get. Yeah, he and Sean Storm. So Sean Storm is like a bonus, Mr. Top 5, but Sean Storm is also an entertainer. And he's also convicted, so he's like a bonus. Call it 6 then. So I know this video has been a long one. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Emerge Vlog. And tell a friend, So Emerge Vlog is one of the most interesting new YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Really appreciate it, and comment, like and share too. Them things are important because it helps with the algorithm. You see me? So for now, I'm out.